Alright, do we want to kick off? And I guess Sharky can join when he joins, if he's around.
I'm good whenever. Like I said earlier, don't expect me to necessarily be on my full attention because...
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. I am off one of my meds. But I'm here. I'm good to go.
Alright. I think Chrissy's still mooted.
I'm watching.
Oh,
season.
okay. Alright. I guess, you know what? We'll punt. Let's go! Welcome back to another rousing episode of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't believe you killed him, Oni. Alright, that's been it. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a swell night. Let's go find somebody to raid. I solved the mystery. Anyway, murderer of Sonic the Hedgehog, Oni Heart. Tell us about you.
Yeah. Almost completely done with the model, as you can see. Wait, some physics going on.
Wait, do it again. Here, I'll blow it up so everyone can see it. Give us a shake, darling. Yeah. All right, this is content. This is peak content.
Now swap the boob state.
I am just playing a bunch of RPGs. I'm really waiting for Grand Blue versus Rising to come out in December for real.
Ayo, speaking of fighting games, I saw that Guilty Gear XX was on sale for like $8 from Game Billet.
$1?
Maybe $2.
Nah, I'm good. I got Strive.
Yeah, true. I gotta beat your ass in that again sometime.
Are you sure
Yes.
you can beat me?
Uh-huh. Listen, I was invited to an Elden Ring bingo tournament, practiced for 2 weeks, and I've just been fucking rock steady. Speaking of rock steady, Chris, tell me about backfill rocks.
The fake cut earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I have another game up in the background, and I just started playing heavy metal music, and I did not know this game had heavy metal music. I was very confused.
It happens to the best of us.
What was I supposed to tell you about that I immediately derailed you from?
Backfill rock.
Fuck backfill rock.
Tell me
man.
about French drains.
Okay, so I legitimately got in an argument with a jurisdiction recently because in Washington there are two types of rock: crushed surfacing base course and crushed surfacing top course.
Yep.
Used for base and paving course respectively. And they sat there and told me we want the other one. But there is no other one. We want the other one. Like, what size? And they gave me a size that was between the two rocks, and I'm like, that's not a base course. Can you give me a gradation for that, or the real name of it, or anything?
Just any information whatsoever.
It turns out it's maintenance rock that they want, instead of both surfacing base and top course.
Sag.
I don't know why that took 6 months and me going and finding the gradation for them to figure that out, but
You know what we call that? That's an RFI. They don't answer? Fuck them. Back charges.
yeah. There's a lot of things where I'm like, you have a 10% minor changes budget. I think this should fall within that.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of 10% budgets and budgetary restrictions, free on parole from cookie jail. It's Shy.
I mean, they can't stick together 90% on me, but yes, hi, I am Shy. I've been meaning to actually get something up lately, but this week, probably not going to see it. We are heading to something fun this weekend, and we're not going to be around, but we should still be in chat and everything. Here's hoping that stuff will start calming down. But yeah, everything's going to be good. We're going to have a lot of fun. Going to have some interesting stories, probably.
Those are always worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Keo, that sounded so genuine.
No, it is. Listen, interesting stories are what life is made off of. That and the fact that life is just a series of rooms that you're stuck in with other people. My brain is also
Stuck in
tired.
the middle with you?
Stuck in the middle with you. I don't know. I think that's all we can get before it gets DMCA'd.
Stuck people in with you.
Last but not least, either rebuilding a house or a killdozer, we'll find out in probably about 2 to 3 weeks. It's Alec.
Hi, I am not building a killdozer because I would need a target for that. And honestly, I don't hate Amway that much. Like, enough people know that they're completely full of shit, so living where I live, it's fine. I'm a speedrunner of Sonic, Mass Effect, a few other games, and I'm going to be building a new PC in the next couple days. If that all works out right, I will have done a couple streams by the next week's version of this, assuming we don't finish it this time. So yeah, if you like speedruns there, feel free to tune in. I also hope to get into some grand strategy stuff. I like the Crusader Kings, Stellaris, Civ, stuff like that. I find it fun, and I'd like to get it into part of my streaming routine once I actually build one, so that's where I'm going. Hopefully. Yay.
Huzzah! And without further ado, we return to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonk.
I'm just gonna rebalance the audio a little bit here gently, and we should be ready to roll. Once we left off, we had Vector and SPO. We were having a little chat, and there was this great motivational poster. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this.
Tails is so precious.
This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, but choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick it to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way that much thought was put into this poster, right?
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. Alec is SBO.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. Sorry, I had
It's all good.
I had that window minimized and I didn't realize it. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're open too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing in there.
Why is he so smug? I really thought there'd be something in there.
Well, Luigi, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm all right.
sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
No. I mean, yeah. Stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Well, Luigi, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Fancy a poem?
How about a poem about trains?
Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion.
Dan, did you write these poems? Dan? Thanks.
I actually
Just-
really liked that one.
Tails, you are too pure.
Huh? Alright. I think we gotta talk to Vector yet.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver for getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Oh.
I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first?
Fine.
Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering.
What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman.
What does he smell like?
Rotten eggs. Duh.
Sometimes Benedict if you're lucky.
This is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
Too bad Knuckles didn't know how to give me a good Denver.
Ugh.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it?
Yeah, I do believe we should.
Okay, I have a lock now.
Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Waluigi, look at this! There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Okay, I have a map now. We should take this brochure about a cave, too? Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Guess we can ask about the lock? Apparently we can't. Do I need to investigate? Oh, ooh, hey now. Oh, it just zooms.
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Oh, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually. If you ever visited, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Oh, hello.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. Take care, Jamie. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on the shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're on.
What? You think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened.
Yeah! Come here.
Bring me any meat to chop. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. While Luigi and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present the evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
That tracks.
Oh.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Hector enjoys being social.
Well, as we were instructed to mingle, I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was.
Hmm.
Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a really good read. What was the book?
Hmm.
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Oh, Luigi, could you help me out?
It's not 50 Shades. That book sucks. I already knew that.
All right, Waluigi, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? Obviously, the menu.
Hmm.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? Does this man look like he needs one? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Time to platform.
Time for that bop.
What?
I'm seeing you dodge a lot of rings there.
Oh, we in. We in. We so in. Fuck.
Nice job.
Man, fuck you.
Oh my.
Suck a fat one, losers.
A gamer would have done that on the first try.
It's true.
Platforming sucks.
Get good, son.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place.
Hmm?
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading, Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about that manual. Waluigi, if you don't mind,
Huh?
could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Obviously 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events that can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like SPO aced that question. Waluigi, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Which page do I choose? What's the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Waluigi. Let's see if SPO can get 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
I guess. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Ooh.
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Waluigi,
He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Waluigi, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who saw SBO reading. But what?
Shadow's knock? Please, pray tell, what has this to do with anything?
we're up, Waluigi. Let's get our argument together.
Oh boy!
Don't suck.
Whoa, that was a little close. First try.
Good job, Skirmer. You might even be a gamer.
Maybe. Derogatory.
I don't know about that.
Gamer
There we go.
derogatory.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
That's you, Shy.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the highest score long. Rocks are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see...
I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then, at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Waluigi. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
It wasn't... I didn't...
Waluigi, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued.
Is
Huh?
Streamer muted?
Yeah, streamer was
Streamer's mic
muted.
is definitely fucked. Yeah.
That's fine. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Alright, my fellow associate. Lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another?
The map. Because there's like a little hidey hole. Alright, now, let's get my thoughts in order. Tinka.
Think!
Twink?
Oh, bother. Darn.
Damn.
Bruh, I got bricked. Excuse me, Jidge. No! Thinking. Ew.
Thinking's hard.
Hit him with that slick, sick tech. Oh, you can also like kind of wedge yourself in the middle. That's pretty cool. Flexing on him.
Yes, you can.
That was still your second try.
I know.
The library map? Oh. Oh, I see.
See the exits? They're right across from each other in a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
Looks like you'll have to point out exactly what on the map what you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him?
Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
You can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way.
Damn. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it! Another pair of alibis, validated. Wow! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise. I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through early.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give 'em heck, and if you need any meat chop, say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer's on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while the heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Waluigi. Let's see what's next.
Coming!
You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
The mystery calls.
Okay, the investigation continues.
Ba-da-da-da. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lots to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
My. Talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain?
Who?
All right, Chrissy, good job.
It wasn't me.
It
I
is
think
now?
it was mine.
Oh, by all means, whoever.
I mean, unless Chris wants it.
Go for it, Jay.
Tell him, Rouge, we're gonna need the help.
Please?
All right. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it.
Tell him what it is, Rouge.
All right. Well, these nuts. It's a Fabergé chow egg.
Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg.
A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of.
She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe.
Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here?
And what did you manage to find, Rouge?
Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime.
The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that.
You didn't say the magic word. What, no Jurassic Park references?
No.
There's the problem. Nature resistance.
What kind of problem?
Well, the elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg?
Blaze, you don't have a problem with this?
I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture.
It's coming for you, Oni. Here, you can keep this safe.
What do I need that for?
It's where it's hidden. Here you go. Keep yourself cleaned up, champ. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that, or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess.
Waluigi, do you have an opinion on this?
Stealing is for squares! I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master.
Admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say.
No, my cool mysterious reputation. It's crumbling.
Mans is in shambles over that.
Absolute shambles. I've been embarrassed in front of two women at the same time. All right, I'm in. I'll help.
Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Waluigi are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé. Let's get that Fabergé Chow egg.
If I never heard that noise again, it would be too soon.
Hold on. This is the wackiest hockey call I have ever seen. I know, like, only two of you are into sports.
I mean, I'm looking.
Yeah. Literally, every player on the ice receiving a 10-minute misconduct during the Ottawa, Florida game.
God damn, how south did that go?
Ottawa's losing 4-0 in the third period with only not even 20 shots on goal. And it looks like Florida looks like they were trying to poke another goal in.
Fuck. How do you actually make that work in the game?
Full line shifts for everybody.
I mean, clearly that's the start, but God.
Haha, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. We just had a whiteboard? Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we distract the guard? Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Thank you.
Waluigi, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that.
Just stop talking.
Weird. Stop it.
Just stop talking. Go away. Go away. Shh. Go. I heard there was books in the previous car.
They don't know how to take a compliment.
And if I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, so who's distracting the security guard? Oh, well, of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms?
I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow.
your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense.
Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, so who's distracting the security guard? Blaze? Think you could distract the guard, Blaze?
In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter.
Great! Her voice was so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Ask the Chow about their partner and kids? All right.
People love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard.
Un momento. There we go.
Perfect. I think we can move on then.
With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters.
I don't know. I don't want any violence.
What are you, a little bitch?
Maybe.
There won't be any violence. I'll just tie them to a rafter. Easy.
Where do we get the rope?
Interesting point. Maybe we should try something else. How about we pick their pocket? I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it.
No promises. With guard obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Waluigi, what's your plan? See, there's a drink without a coaster. Oh no! My mom!
Many be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about?
I plead the fifth. What's up, Sakasi? Long time no see. What? Well,
Just far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately.
you know what? Maybe we should try something else. How about not being mean?
Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. You'd have to work on your fortitude.
I said we'll try something else. I'd say there's a drink without a coaster.
Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse.
Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom.
Are you kidding me? The fucking Vikings lost to the Bears?
The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it.
Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we... celebratory dance.
Now that's a proper victory.
Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Time in one big knot. My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it.
Oh. Nobody in the Sonic universe knows how to tie shoes.
Tails doesn't. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I was gonna say, I bet Rogue does, and also doesn't want to admit it.
I'm gonna step in here and veto this. Let's think of something else.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the shoelaces on one of my shoes, and I didn't want to go buy shoelaces, so I 3D printed TPU straps, and it looks way cooler, and it works just as well. Cool story, bro. Guess someone didn't want to hear my song. Okay, well, what do we do about the arms? We could have Tails disable them.
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time.
Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no. Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Try not to cry. Curl up in a ball. Cry a lot. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute.
I'm ready. Let's begin.
All right. Let's see what's up that elevator.
I knew the plan would go off without a hitch.
We couldn't have made it this far without both. You have my gratitude.
Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow Egg. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure.
Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge.
On it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401. Oh wow! It's here! Haha! I have it.
All right, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here.
Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is in this egg? No further secrets whatsoever?
Just spit it out. What are you hiding?
Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale.
You can open the egg?
You sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret.
Rouge, I don't know if you should.
All you need to do is twist it. Oh, it's a bomb. Uh-oh.
Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb?
I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb.
We need to dispose of that egg now.
Dispose of it after all of our hard work.
Rouge?
Fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? Back in the safe. That's an excellent question. What do we do with the bomb? Jesus. Throw it and lock it in the
Wait.
safe.
Put the egg back, Rouge.
Okay, fine. It's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open.
What? Close the door and twist the dial.
I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door.
There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to...
We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else.
Twist it again. Great idea.
Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else.
Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? Welcome in, Raiders. Hopefully you're having a great night.
Bomb, Waluigi. That is our goal.
Listen, I get that. But what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Wait, that's right. Waluigi, I think you're onto something.
Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time.
Sorry, it's just... SPO did say something interesting when you quizzed him about the train's manual.
Oh, it would technically be a weapon, I guess. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé Chow egg, the arms would have detected it, and wouldn't have allowed it on.
The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor. He surely wouldn't allow such thing either. So, if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens.
Hmm.
Wait.
Okay. The egg! It opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were on to something.
Phew.
Well, that's one way to get the heart racing.
My hunch was right, thankfully. Yeah, and look what's inside.
Wow, look at that sparkle. And it's so heavy, too.
The final secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a chow covered in gems? It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning.
You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé Chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb.
Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them.
As much fun as this bit has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted.
Good call. Let's go.
No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hopefully they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay.
Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking.
Stealing was strangely fun. But I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge?
She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling?
About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look.
While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. Smug. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to.
Before you go, Shadow gave me a Goosh, one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward.
You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow.
He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you.
Door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again.
Will do. Come on, Waluigi. Let's head out.
Gotcha. The mystery continues.
The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled.
I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile.
Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games.
Your alibi?
Do you think you can go over your alibi again, Press Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do?
English pulled me aside to talk about that Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left.
Interesting.
Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots?
I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look.
Let's see here. 14,000 credits?
That's an enormous payout. How did you?
Naturally lucky, I suppose.
That smirk. She's so self-aware.
Well, thank you for your time, Blaze.
Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you?
Of course, can do.
Aw, I can't interact with the mustachioed Chow. Tails, we must search the trash bin.
It's empty. Huh?
Oh? Did I hear an O? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, those two were married. It's all about caring, dedication, and persistence.
Yeah, I don't care. But all that's in this bin is a lollipop stick.
A lollipop stick?
Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. Waluigi? Waluigi, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower?
Just go away.
Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun.
Well, want to play blackjack?
I don't know how to play that.
It's easy. Let me show you.
Waluigi, I'm 8. I'm not allowed to gamble.
Bitch. Probably a good point.
Hmm? That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic.
Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here.
That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then.
Let's
Yeah,
visit
he
Twink
owns,
Park.
Oh,
AMD, I don't have time for an auto update. I'm trying to go to Twink Park.
No, just update during stream. It'll be fine. This went great last time.
No, it's for some reason it's probably something with the chipset. It just throws up like a little dial, like a DOS box, and it doesn't do anything. It just says auto updater. Yeah.
Yeah, my Threadripper does that. This one doesn't, though.
On the bright side, if you know how to handle Twinkle Park, or Twink Park, whichever it is, you can skip quite a bit of it
Mm-hmm.
and get right to the end quite quickly. You know, takes a bit of skill, but you can get there.
Gotta learn how to tease the twinks. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Your alibi?
Do you think you can go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do?
Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé Chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car.
Did you see Sonic at all during your search?
Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself.
We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now.
Likewise, darling. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes. All right, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes.
Waluigi, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing?
Big money? I'm gonna get it this time. You'll see. Just let me do this forever.
You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, right?
No, that's just speedrunning.
I'm starting to get worried here.
Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. My man's on a massive L streak.
Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy?
The sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Besides, you're like 8. All right.
I'll be over here when you decide you're done.
Yes. All right. Persistence pays off, Tails.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Just one more. Just one more.
That's what they all say.
But listen, I can't keep losing forever.
Yes, you can.
I'll make it back. I promise. We can pay off the second mortgage on the house.
He is in debt. He is extra broke now. Oh my god. I'm not buying you any food.
You think there's any money left in the bank account?
I really thought I lost you for a second there.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready to get going?
Let's find Shadow.
Let's do it.
Bow, bow. Now is as good a time as any to clean out my pockets.
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors.
It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did.
Hey, what's going on?
I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well.
We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious.
I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow.
I mean, to be fair, he is the locksmith.
Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up.
An appointment? Who wants to meet with him?
Well, Waluigi, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating.
All right. Ready to find some answers, Tails?
Indubitably, my dear Waluigi. Waluigi, could you open the wardrobe, please?
Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it?
What if something falls out? Or worse, somebody leaps out? I think you should do it. It's okay if you die.
Fine. All right, watch a pro. Ah!
All this dust, you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere.
Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic.
We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us?
Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think it'll be shedding a big light on this whole case.
Could you please tell us?
No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always the first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready.
I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident.
We'll hold you to it.
I'm so close to getting the scoop of the century, I can feel it.
Hey, it's the Big Chow Band.
Give us a jam. Oh, damn.
That was spiritual.
I feel reawakened. There's another robot arm, just doing its thing.
As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something?
No, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five?
It doesn't seem to be listening to you. But I can give you a high five.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm. A keyring? Must be Shadows, the locksmith.
Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it?
Yeah, let's take it.
They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing.
How lovely! Seems convenient.
It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though.
I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it.
Tails.
No.
Tails, I think we should check the trash bin.
Every trash bin has been empty, Waluigi, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Waluigi?
No. There's always something in the trash bin.
All right, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands.
Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory.
Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this.
There's always success if you check the trash bin. Nice.
Seems a printer is hooked up to the computer.
Can we print something?
Huh? This printer is surprisingly tricky to use.
Tricky?
Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. And there you go.
Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. I open the closet, but there's nothing in it.
Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be.
That stare. It's so cold. You know, maybe we'll get out of here, actually.
Waluigi, we certainly will not. I don't think we have enough evidence. Let's look around.
Wow, Tails, you have to check this out.
These windows are huge. What of you? I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast.
Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean.
If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
I just thought the same thing. Ah. Tails, do you see this?
A pull string? Waluigi,
What? It's gotta activate something.
what the the back of the wardrobe opened.
There's a full passageway back here.
Come on, we have to see where it leads.
He's curious. This must mean something big.
This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library?
I don't believe it.
Shh, quick, back through the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory.
Oh, just a whole hidden passage in my inventory.
The whole thing.
Whole damn thing.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened.
Why did you come over here?
Shadow, we have questions for you.
Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to.
Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and...
And I know why.
Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors?
I don't know, Shadow Von Zeeks. Pray tell. Forgive thine incompetence.
Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for the scoop found by yours truly.
We are ready.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping from the conductor's car.
Huh?
So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic?
I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others so that one locked door wasn't suspicious.
Pure conjecture. You all, get out of here and leave me be.
Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why is that? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car.
Reckless speculation.
Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic?
I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car?
Teleportation.
Exactly.
Right.
I think Waluigi and I can explain the car change, however. Waluigi, what evidence do we have that Shadow shows Sonic could have gotten it to the dining car?
This one! Okay, just get my thoughts in order. Alright, I got this one. Yeah, only 55 rings. This John easy.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I gotta dodge missiles now. Ah, shit. Still got it, though.
Hey.
Hey!
First try.
First try.
Waluigi and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library card.
What?
A secret passage?
So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car.
Excellent work, Waluigi.
This is just my theory bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then the car thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. So Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and then dropped the body off at the dining car.
Robo Chris?
Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder?
It's all good. Give it the old Discord restart.
I can hop in for like a line or two if you want.
I'm sure it'll be right the bite. Hey!
I am, but of course this is just a theory.
A game theory?
No, it's a hypothesis, actually. I misspoke. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop.
Ah! Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you.
If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him?
Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people.
Waluigi, do you have any guesses?
Yes, and I'll tell you them next week. Yo!
Ah.
Ha-ha! Well, good job, everybody. We suffered through and made it through another one.
Suffered.
Suffered. Suffering succotash. Well played though. Well, yeah. I guess, Shy, how much do you think we have more of this? 1 stream, 2 stream, red stream, blue stream?
I would say at the max 2.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, I will see if I can find something short again to like kind of fill the gap for this until Apollo Justice comes out.
Yeah, it's doable in 1, but it would be a little bit longer, especially at the pace that we're going so far.
Yeah. Hey, at least there's not like an hour plus fucking goddamn epilogue at the end of it. Right?
Yeah. Let's
Don't-
go with that. Yeah.
I will shit. All right. Well, we'll plan for 2.
Definitely
then.
doesn't have one of those.
Listen.
Look, if you want me to lie to you, I'll lie to you. It's fine.
No, but I want you to tell me why an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's Chris Rees.
Hi, my name's Chris Rees. I lead the raid group that's in Final Fantasy XIV. I am currently doing a whole bunch of not streamy textile stuff. That's kind of fun.
Sure. Next up, it's a jelly.
Yep. And my abs will ripple better than any washboard ever. Like I just said in chat, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, I'm primarily a speedrunner. I do Sonic games, RPGs, variety of stuff. I'm building my new PC, so once that's done, I'll actually start streaming again. Please fucking hold me to that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. That's it.
Who
I
stole
keep
the
things
cookie
chill.
from the cookie jar? It's Shy.
I mean, well, I left 1.
Crumbs.
Well, I mean, there's enough crumbs in there to make a whole one, but let's not get stuck on specifics. Hi, I am Shy. This week, probably not going to be anything because the gremlins are headed out of town for a bit. And when we get back, we'll have to see what happens, but we're definitely looking forward to getting things back on the road.
Yeah. Hey, the holiday season is always a wacky one. Last but not least, what's it like reprising your role of anthropomorphic fucking Barack Von Zeeks? Oneyard.
I'm giving him a different voice.
No, it's not that. Shadow has like some of the same like vernacular. Pray tell.
Oh,
That's
true.
why.
He's very that guy.
He's that guy.
You know, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, what do I have? Yeah, that's right. I got my rotation of 3 right now. Persona 5 Tactica, Super Mario RPG, and Tales of Arise, which I think I'm going to be playing next. If I can muster the energy to do anything other than sleep, because work has been busting my ass.
Bruh. I feel you. So many homies, especially in retail right now, be suffering.
I went to work at 12:30 a.m. this morning, and I didn't go home till like 10.
I do not miss it, dude. I don't miss that shit at all. Ugh. Well, friendos, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna do my bit, and then we out. All right, friendos. Well, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll have some more 15 practice. Just keep getting comfy with runs. Elden Ring bingo practice as per usual. Just forcing myself to do weird routing. And it is Tuesday. So that means we will also have some Fallout 4 Frost. So I don't know. Maybe I can finally fucking cap that game. Who the hell knows? Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for the raids and the lurks. I'll give you the usual rundown. If you haven't joined us in the Discord, it's the best way to keep up with what we have going on, and just kind of updates. Big week. New model this week. Semifinal for VTuber Bingo, and cooking stream as well. If you haven't checked out the YouTube, best way to keep up with all of our previous streams, casual playthroughs, speedruns, cooking streams, the like. Tea drinkers, check out our blends from our friends over at Adagio, proceeds benefiting the Trevor Project. And last but not least, if you want to support the stream, sneak in those extra late cooking votes, check out the Throne Wishlist. They are running a sale currently. But for now, we'll call it, and we're going to find somebody to raid. We'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, I'm going to raid SNES today. SNES is working on some Nocturne, a wonderful video game. Thank you for joining me, friends. Any parting messages?
Be good to each other.
Yep. Be good to each other. All right, y'all. See you on the next one.
Yeah.